Welcome back to Essence of the Moon. My name is Selena, and in today's video, I'm diving into a truly powerful collection from totem readings created by shaman, author, and spiritual practitioner Rachel White. I purchased the Totem Tarot, the Totem Flower Essence Oracle, and the Underworld Flower Essence directly from her Etsy shop, and she generously included Good Buzz Hemp Flower Essence as a gift. A huge thank you, Rachel White, for including that incredible additional gift into my packaging. So the energy of this collection is actually pretty stunning, guys. I've already looked at all the images and I'm blown away by it. I have already seen her collection through Bobby from Wild Raven Tarot, and I'm just excited to have it in my collection now. So we have the Totem Flower Essence, which is like a doorway into plant spirit consciousness, combining herbal magic, backyard alchemy, and intuitive healing. And the Underworld Essence here is aligned with, it has Hellbore, created from Hellbore, creates a frequency aligned with mediumship, ancestor work, underworld journeying, and communication with the spirit. It's a shadow path essence. The tarot deck blends modern design with elemental clarity, creating a reading experience that feels direct, intuitive, and spiritually grounding. And then the Good Buzz is a bright, uplifting hemp flower essence designed to elevate your energy, soften stress, open the heart, and help you stay high on life. The generosity and intention behind this gift meant so much to me. So together, this collection offers a full spectrum of magic, intuition, plant medicine, shadow work, elevation, ancestral connection, and grounded spiritual tools for everyday practice. Thank you so much, Rachel. I did purchase 3 of these on my own with my own funds, and this one was sent to me for free. So right now she does have an incredible deal going on her Etsy shop. So make sure you jump on these right away before they're completely sold out or they're back to normal pricing. So these are the little extras that she sent. She does offer different types of readings, shamanic energy work, past life readings, flower essence consultation, Akashic record readings, feng shui, channeling sessions, spiritual transformation, and business of woo mentoring. I Ching readings as well. She was on Wild Raven's Tarot's behind the cards, and I completely fell in love with her after watching that interview. I thought it was phenomenal, and I had to jump into her Etsy shop, check out her decks again on my own, and then purchase them. So yes. So let's dive into the Oracle deck first. I'm going to make this pretty quick because I am reviewing several items. So I'm not going to go super in depth with them, but here's the guidebook. Nice little glossy guidebook. She does talk about the essence. She does grow these herbs herself, and that's what she uses. She does make small batch essences herself, and a lot of them are mixed in here. Actually, I think a lot of her stuff is in here, but she does have a bunch of spreads in here, which I love spreads. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do one. Yeah, there's a disclosure there. And then it's the different cards. There's no picture images. It's just the word, the keyword, chakra, element, positive qualities, patterns of imbalance. And I think mine are back here. Here it is. So I purchased Underworld, which is made of hellebore. Chakra is root. Element is ether. Hellebore is named after the Norse goddess Hela because its first flowers to rise and bloom every year, often in spite of the deep snow. Hellebore flower essence brings with it a fiery energy of the underworld, fascinating a robust connection to the realm spirits of elementals, of realm of the ancestors, totem animals, nature spirits, and elementals. Hellebore flower essence amplifies sensitivity to and knowledge of death energy, supporting mediumship and ancestral communication. You all know how much I love doing ancestral work, which is why I purchased Underworld. Positive qualities: communication with ancestors, connection to the natural mediumship capabilities, travel to the shamanic lower world, very supportive to death doulas. Patterns of imbalance: fear or disgust with death energy, avoidance of concept of death or inherent mortality, disconnection from the natural cycles of life, and ancestral communication. The second one she sent me is Good Buzz, made of hemp, and it's navel chakra, air element. Want to energetically mitigate the stress, anxiety, and tension created by modern society. How does she know I need this? When was the last time you caught a buzz? Never. Or felt euphoric while staying sober? When was the last time you got high from life? Hemp flower essence reminds us of the euphoria we can get from just being present in the moment and feeling good in our energy body, supporting our energies, body's overall health and well-being. Positive qualities: seamless stress management, ability to enjoy life while it's happening, feeling stimulated and comfortable in one's energies, body. Patterns of imbalance: stressed and disconnected from self-tendency. Yep. So that's kind of just what it talks about on here and all of the different essences. So let's dive into these cards here. Okay, Phoenix, made of acacia tree. Aren't these beautiful images? There's such simplicity to them, but yet there's especially the sacred geometry. I love that. The bee's knees. The real deal, made of bergamot. I love bergamot. Black mirror, made of black mirror iris. Liquid sunshine, black-eyed Susans. I love looking at black-eyed Susans. Suit of armor, made of barrage. Beautiful. I think Debbie had, weren't you growing barrage this year, Debbie? Empath, bougainvillea. Sanctuary, Kana indica. I think indica is just a plain word for it. Totem animals is cardinal flower. That's pretty. Cat's meow, made of catnip. Witching hour is chamomile. And a lot of these make sense. When I was reviewing the images previously, I said, you know what? This does make sense. Liquid courage, made of clover. Rainmaker, creosote. Aia, cypress. Summer, dandelions. Definitely. Oracle, delphinium. Reclaim yourself with desert rose. Immune system, echinacea. Maiden mother crone is evening primrose. Underworld, hellebore. And I have actually hellebore tattooed on my arm here. So let me just show you quickly. See? I have hellebore tattooed on there. Good buzz, hemp. Although I've never taken any type of illegal drugs, guys. North Star, India shot. Liquid moonlight, jasmine. I love jasmine. It smells so good. Serenity now, lavender. Lavender is another one of my favorites. Blue lace iris for archangel. That's pretty. Dead grandma, marigold. And I know she talked about this in the live. It definitely has to do with her grandma. And I love marigolds. Feast for mesquite. And she's in Texas, so that's definitely a tree that she has down there. Muse is Mexican torch sunflower. Chill Pill, Meyer lemon flower. I love that. Detox, milk thistle. Wake Up, made of milkweed. Newly minted, made of mint. Morning Glory, Morning Glory. Lucid Dream is mugwort, my all-time favorite herb. Orange Glow, made of nasturtium. Peace, made of olive tree. Outspoken, Orange Trumpet. Spiritual Gangster, Palo Verde. I love that. That one made me chuckle. Plumed Serpent is Passion Flower. Garden of Eden is Pomegranate Flower. Perfect. Astral Travel is Poppy. I also have Poppy tattooed on my arm here. Let me bring you guys in. And right there. Yep. White Magic, Queen Anne's Lace. Alpha Draconis, Red Flame Iris. Self-Defense, Red Yarrow. Thug Rose, Rose. I like these names. Medieval Medicine is Rosemary. I love rosemary. Holy Water is Sage. Love Potion is Scarlet Sage. FYI, guys, she does have a lot of these essences in bottles, like I just showed you guys, like this, that are on her Etsy shop. Dragon Lady, Snapdragon. Better Help with Stinging Nettle. Sacred Temple, Tea Olive. Time is on My Side with Thyme. That's cute. Tiger Lily with Tiger Lily. Fountain of Youth is Tomato Leaf, or Tomorrow Leaf. Where did I get tomato from? Crown of Stars is Tuberose. Goddess is Tulip. I love these images. Sweet Dreams is Valerian. Rehab is Wormwood, which is funny because that's what absence comes from. Inner Child is Xenia. And Starseed is Sweet Pea. So let's see how these shuffle. Look at these are the backs. And it's a good quality cardstock. I mean, it's a smoother finish. Oh yeah. That shuffles nicely. I love when it shuffles good at the first try. Oh, this is perfect. I'm going to pull just one card and see what it says for me. Because I am needing some type of natural remedy dealing with my autoimmune stuff. And I'm wondering if the card that I pull is going to have some type of information for me that I might be needing. Again, she did have a disclaimer in the booklet there where it's not meant to diagnose. So use at your own discretion. The deck is not going to diagnose you, nor is it going to be what your body needs. So let's see what it says. What one card, ancestors, do you think I need to see today? What one card, please? What do you think is needed for my health? Any health advice? Oh, here it is. It flipped over. Wormwood. And I think wormwood is probably one that does help, guys. Okay, rehab and wormwood. Navel air. Wormwood flower essence energetically supports detox efforts, particularly those that align with releasing toxic habits. Are you an emotional eater? Have you started to drink a little too much? No. Do you find yourself thoughtlessly doom scrolling on social media? Not really. Are bad habits getting in the way? I think it's the detox part. Positive qualities. Commitment to health and wellness goals. Discipline and releasing bad habits and creating new positive habits. Tendency to fall onto bad habits, challenges with personal discipline, unable to start new healthy patterns. Wormwood is actually not recommended for me, but the detoxing part of the kidneys is definitely what I need. And that would be more like the dandelion root, nettle, ginger, hibiscus, marshmallow root was what I was thinking, not wormwood. But pretty good card though. I like that. Okay, so let's move on to the tarot. And the images in the tarot that she has, the words, she kind of changes. Like they're not like your normal full and so forth. Yeah, so these definitely change. This dashboard pulls inside information and energy from a variety of sources: the conscious and unconscious mind, the astral plane, other dimensions, past, present, future, Akashic record, spirits of place. So here she has your spreads, and then it goes straight into the major arcana. And she gives you like why she chose Coyote for the full. And Gabriel. Lilith is in here. Hecate is in here. Odin is in here. You will see. You will see. Okay, the first one is the full, and that's the Coyote. Gabriel is number 1, and that is the Magician. These are glossy cards, as you can see. Lilith is the High Priestess. Isn't that cool? And Mob is the Empress. Earl King is the Emperor. The Hierophant is the Oracle. That's so cool. The Lovers is, of course, Venus. Isn't that beautiful? The Chariot is the Berserker. Ma'at is Strength. Persephone is the Hermit. Three Sisters is the Wheel of Fortune. Hathor is Justice. Odin is the Hanged Man, and you can see that. Isn't that cool? Anubis is Death. Makes a lot of sense. I love that. Temperance is the Alchemist. The Shadow is the Devil. Set is the Tower. Titania is the Star. And Nari Okami is the Moon. Amun-Ra is the Sun. Oh, and I love Hecate is Judgment. I love that. And the World is Damballa. So those are the majors. And as you can see, there's definitely different coloring to them. See that? They're not all like one color. There's definitely a hint of different colors going on there. Okay, so now we're going into the minors, and the minors are also different. Okay, so the metals are the swords, which makes sense. It looks like bones. You guys see that? It's like metal bones from an x-ray. At least that's what I'm seeing. You know? That's a cool vibe of metals. Yeah, it's like they're definitely bones from an x-ray. This is really cool. I like these a lot. Look at that 10 of swords. And the next one is crystals, which is wealth, and that would be your pentacles. But I like crystals. Yeah, you see the 2 of pentacles there? It's perfect. I love the sacred geometry. Yeah, here we have the 5 of crystals. I like how those are showing. Those almost look like the kunzite. And look at these. Your chakras. Beautiful. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at the next one. Oh, I love this. These are so good. Look, that's a beautiful sunflower. And the next one is moons. And as we all know, moons is water. So this is your cup suit. And I love moons. 2 of cups. Your 3 of cups or 3 of moons. Look at the darkness there. I love that. Oh, that's so good. A crescent moon. Interesting. Oh, look at this one. Looks like the Kabbalah tree of life. Ooh, look at that one. Lovely. And then the last one we have is trees. And I think that is the wand energy. Yeah. Obviously, wand, trees, made out of trees. Look at that. There's such a mysticism to them. Like, you can probably do some scrying on these cards. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. These are so cool. And then we have the court cards, which she changes up or separates them. So moons, metals, crystals, and tree. So here we have the master of trees, and that's Dionysus. Isn't that beautiful? Mistress of trees, so the princess or the knight, page maybe, knight, Artemis. Fawn is, no. That's the knight of trees, so that's fawn. The mistress is going to be the queen, and that's Artemis. The master is the king. So king and queen, knight, and page. Yes. Metals. We have the master, which is a king, and that's Merlin. The queen is the nemesis. I love that. And the knight is a vampire. Yes, the vampire's gift is his curse. That which makes him faster, better, stronger, also puts in constant state of need. The blood is the life, and the vampire transmutes the fluid into something bigger, something else, ferocity. Thirst for knowledge, speed, focus, clarity of purpose, arcane knowledge. Isn't that lovely? And of course, Hugin and Munnin. They have to be there with Odin in the same deck. So thoughts and memories, Hugin and Munnin are Odin's crows. They are his eyes flying out over the world, experiencing and reporting back to the wandering god. Favorite daughters, adored and cherished, cosmic observers, analysts, balance, perfect thought, power of divination, language, symbol, psychic communication, data from other worlds, protection. Yes. And crystals. We have Midas. So as we know, Midas's touch turns to gold. He's the master or the king of crystals. The queen is Freya. Her tears are diamonds. Freya is the wife, but also the business owner. She transmutes her pain and the lessons she learned into wisdom and service for others. The Nephilim are creatures tied to the earth, hidden in the crystals and caves. Ancient language from a time before time. The Nephilim are not human, but they are fascinated and seduced by us, particularly the female of the species. Sexual curiosity, exotic dreams. And Succubus is the lady of crystals. The succubus is hungry to experience life, and she has a fertile imagination. She's intoxicating, intelligent, quick-witted, humorous, engaging, slow to anger, but when provoked, she is quite expert in finding pleasure in others' pain. Do not mistake kindness for weakness. Appearances can be deceiving. She is older and smarter than her youthful appearance may indicate. Fabulous. Okay, and the moons, which are the cup suits. We have Master of Moons, and that is, of course, Poseidon. We all know who Poseidon is. The Mistress, we have Medusa. Floats through the darkest waters as though through space. She glows luminescent, ancient, and unchanged. She is suspended between worlds, psychic. Information ebbs and flows through her. Empath, therapist, counselor. Swan Mane is a knight of moons, air and water, grace and strength, with nothing to tie him to the earth. He is pure romance, spontaneous appearance of infatuation, sweet, tender. He brings romantic pursuit, marriage proposals, and sensual interludes. The Lady of the Moon is the siren. The siren song is irresistible. It inspires art and poetry, exploration of new exotic worlds. It can confuse and lead you off course, dragging you into the depth of the delicious watery grave. She reflects back to you your deepest desires. She is irresistible, the muse, sensory delight, sensual, transitory, beautiful. And I know I must have missed. Let's go back to Merlin, because I know I didn't read him out. And I think Merlin deserves his moment to be read. Here we go. Merlin, mage and neither good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. The Merlin commands the natural world through the power of the world. He is a sorcerer, warlock. His power rests in his knowledge and experience of the mystical. He lives beyond human morality and reinforces an older code of law, rigid, literal, engineer. And let's go back to the Lady of Trees. Manad, Dionysus' handmaidens, priestess of the wild. Women in the woods, enjoy life, celebrate gatherings, earth magic, live freely and joyfully. Don't apologize for your truth. Fawn, ribald, sexy, stranger, wanderer, foreigner. A trip is on the horizon. Pluto's dark horse. Enjoy sensual pleasures, food, drink, innocent mischief. Pleasures of the flesh. Expansive consciousness through material experiences. Ignition, inspiration from other cultures. Artemis is a huntress. She is a wild woman that runs naked with animals, unfettered by the confines of society. She is safe in the dark and fears no creature, not even men. She is not a mother or a wife. She has more important things to do. Yes. Strength, skill, sportsmanship, humor, laughter, athletic, beauty, focus on personal goals, humor on cleverness, innate knowledge of the natural world. That made me chuckle. And Dionysus, chaos and madness are anything but, and there are moments when the madman is sane. The Dionysus unravels the ties that bind us to society, to our rules, to our minds, and ultimately our limitations. From oblivion come divine revelation. Wanton abandon, art, music, poetry, wine, intrinsic existential truth. The vulgar and profane are elevated. Aren't these great, guys? Oh my God, I love these. But yeah, they're nice. They're not too thick, which is really good. And they will be easy to shuffle. Oh yeah. They shuffle nicely. Oh yeah. I like these a lot. Oops, 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 oops. These are like your normal size tarot. They're not like overly large. Yeah, they shuffle nicely. And they snap right back. See? Okay, what 3 cards do you have for me? What is it that... Let's do 1 card, please. Just 1 card. What 1 card message do you have for me? My ancestors, guides, my higher self. What 1 card do I need to hear today? What message do I need to hear today? What message? What message? Okay. Oh. I was just about to fan them out to see how they fanned out. And they do. Okay. Let's pull out the metals, which are swords. And, of course, I have the 9 of swords, 9 of metal, agony, torture of the self, mind becomes your tormentor, insomnia, painful memories on a feedback loop, the need to clear and ground and receive body care, being too hard on myself, get out of the drama of the mind. Oh, my ancestors are calling me out again. But I'm not surprised because they always do in the nicest way possible. Through cards. Yes. That is exactly me, what I'm dealing with. Health issues. Of course, my school counselor was like, hey, you want to double up on classes? Let me get back to you on that because I already have so much to deal with. And my health isn't the best to take on extra work and responsibilities. So yes, that's where I'm at right now. Let's put these together with her oracle. And I'm certain they're going to go well together. Ooh, aren't those beautiful? Oh, I like it a lot. Black Mirror Iris, Echinacea Immune System, and that's what I'm just talking about, my health. Let's see what Black Mirror has to say. I know I read it previously when I was first reviewing this. Here it is. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most psychic of them all? You are when you bring Black Mirror Iris Flower Essence into your routine. Black Mirror Iris Essence energetically supports psychic development, acting as your personal portal to the other side. Black Mirror Iris Flower is great for anyone wanting to explore divination reading, tarot cards, gazing into a crystal ball, scrying, or navigating the world. Strong divinatory capabilities, gifted psychic reader, including with tarot and astrology. Prophetic dreams, seeing through illusions. The imbalance is dulled psychic senses, blocked third eye, and the box just dropped. Blocked third eye, disconnection from the mystical, reluctance to see the world of spirit. With immune system, so it's already telling me that I already know that my immune system needs a recharge, especially with having systemic lupus. So, and then the agony that I'm facing because of that. You know, it's my ancestors here are reminding me that I need to take care of myself. These are beautiful together, guys. Three of Crystals. Crown of Stars, Sanctuary. These are beautiful. I almost don't hate the fact that everything's so different. I have a hard time when they're not like your normal RWS suit, but I can get behind this. 10 of Moons, Morning Glory, and Barrage, Suit of Armor. Muse, Underworld, One of Swords. Two of Moons, Poseidon, King of Cups. Why are these upside down? And that's the World card, I think it is. Inari Okami. Huggin' and Munnin'. Inner Child, Liquid Courage. Peace and Totem Animals, yeah. That's beautiful. Witching Hour, Starseed. With the Nephilim. With Freya. One of Trees. One of Wands. Spiritual Gangster. I want to see what Spiritual Gangster is. And I just opened it up to that. Palo Verde, Flower Essence supports energetic resilience, resourcefulness, and strength to the face of challenging situations. Palo Verde, Flower Essence serves as an energetic reminder that you have everything you need right now, and that you'll overcome any potential problems with ease. This flower's essence supports one's ability to do more with less and to endure limiting circumstances with a sense of abundance and ease. Palo Verde is an excellent flower essence for small business owners and solopreneurs in challenging economic conditions. That's beautiful, guys. If you're drawn to shamanic tool, herbal intelligence, or spirit-led divination, this totem collection is truly worth exploring. Each piece is crafted with intention, depth, and the kind of spiritual clarity that feels both ancient and refreshingly modern. A huge thank you to Rachel White and Totem Readings, not only for the incredible, thoughtful, good buzz gift, but for creating tools that genuinely support the modern mystic. And as always, may your path be guided by intuition, protected by spirit, and illuminated by the moon. Until next time, my dear friends, I'm Essence of the Moon, reminding you that magic is always closer than you think.